Hi, Tex. Looks like the ranch owner's cleaned, so I just gotta clean up his breakfast mess. Did you have a party last night? You made a mess. Look at what you did. You made such a mess. We need to get you cleaned up, huh? Look at that face. We need to get all this cleaned up real quick. We'll squeeze in a quick ride. And then we gotta get back to reality. Welcome back to a brand new video, friends. Today, as you can see, we're kicking it off over here at the ranch. I got up this morning. I got the kids off to school because when this was filming, the boys were actually still in school, although I believe this was our last week. We only had a couple more days. So while they're at school, I always get ready for the morning, and this was just a quick get ready this day. And then I always head over to the ranch to take care of my horse, Tex. And so we have a lot of raking, a lot of cleaning up to do over here. This was a highly requested video, so that's why I wanted to put this out for you all to enjoy. So the ranch owners are amazing. They do feed and do some of the basic care for Tex here at the ranch, but I do a lot of the cleaning the majority of the week, my own waters, exercising, stuff like that. So I'm going to share a little bit of what that looks like for those of you that have asked. It's actually really calming to me. It doesn't feel like hard labor or work. I love being out here and being around the horses and being at the ranch. And then we're going to do a really quick ride. So I'll throw in just a few tiny clips of that. And then we need to get back to reality, as you heard me say. I need to get back home. I am preparing to go out of town for a week to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico when this is filmed. But as you guys are watching this, we are back. Make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram because I did a bunch of highlights over there. I will put my handle here on the screen for you. But we had a beautiful trip, but it definitely feels good to be home and getting back into a routine.
It's been like that from the start. Say you'll stay till the morning light. I'll help you through the fight. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Me and
All right, so much better, all clean. We have a bunch of hay in here. And now I have to play hide or find the bowl. There it is. This is where I put like his grain, his pellets, any supplements. So we'll put that aside. And the other thing that I need to do is I have this strainer. I dumped and bleached his water. Oh, he's drinking right now. Yesterday, so his water should be pretty clean. Just some stuff from the tree. So I just take my strainer and I get all that out. Was that good? Fresh, cold water. And I just kind of tap it out. Strain any of this stuff on top. And I'm not gonna fill any water in here because I like to let it get semi-low so it's less waste. And then I can dump what's left. And then I have my bleach right there that I keep. And so I bleach his water about every 3 days. Well, I dump it, bleach the bucket, I should say, and then fill it with nice clean water. All right. This is what I've had my camera on. Are you checking that out? All right, do you want to come out? Do you want to go for a ride? All right, let's take him out, get him all cleaned up, do a nice quick ride before I have to go get my kids. Tex, come on. Come on. Let's go for a ride. So this is a very normal morning for me. I usually get the kids off to school, come home and get ready, and then come over and get all my ranch chores done before I tackle everything else, maybe outside the home like errands or dive into any cleaning. So I really wanted to squeeze in a quick ride before I went out of town for the week, and luckily I had friends and family that were pitching in and helping out with my dog Ruger and then Tex here at the ranch while I was gone. But I wanted to exercise him at least one more time myself before I left, and then I'll get back home and start doing more of those chores. I really need to get my suitcases pulled out and start organizing things to pack, and then getting my house in order, because I like to make sure that my home is clean when I leave, put fresh sheets on the bed, laundry, dishes, all those things. I'm even going to share dinner at the end of this video.
I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting, right? But cowgirls don't cry. Ooh. I saw the red flags before giving you a chance. I said no, I turned you down before we even got to dance. I have demons that I don't really show. Learn the hard way not to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling,
Anytime I saddle up and ride by myself, I always make sure that I let somebody know. In this case, I was texting my husband and letting him know that I'm getting on, and I'll text him when I'm done. It's just a good safety precaution, even though Tex is a really good boy and I do trust him with my life. But he is an animal and he has his own brain, and accidents happen. He could trip, I could fall, he could get hurt. So that's what you guys saw me doing. I just sent a quick text, and now it's time to get on and have some fun.
girls don't cry. Cowgirls don't cry. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, cowgirls don't cry. What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he
Tex was such a good boy, so he gets treats, and then we'll go ahead and put him away and give him his supplements and his pellets for the day, throw him some extra hay, and then I really need to get back home and start pulling out the suitcases, because I think I had about 24 hours to pack. the day that I filmed this. So I was really trying to squeeze as much as possible into this day before we left on vacation. So I'm back home now, and this is where I store my luggage, or all of our luggage. I actually store them inside of each other, so you will see how I do that in just a moment. And I have a huge pile, you guys. My room is a disaster. I've been just kind of like throwing things in a pile that I knew that I potentially needed to go through and pack for the trip. So we really need to start whipping this house into shape, organizing all this stuff, and getting it ready to pack. Does anyone feel like they wear a million different hats? I feel like I wear a wife hat, a mom hat, pretty soon a homeschooling hat, a small business hat. I have to make sure that I'm taking care of my animals, so I have like my cowgirl hat on. I feel like I'm pulled in so many different directions. So every day is a day that I love to make lists for myself, and I thrive in routine. So I really dedicate the mornings over to my horse and getting all that stuff done. And then I'll usually go out and run all my errands that are out of the house. And then I'm able to usually pick up the boys from school because they have not yet been pulled out of the district yet. And then when I have the boys, I usually try and come home because they've been gone all day. And then I can start doing things around the house like cleaning and filming and editing. So that's usually how I like to do it. But I also had to throw on my vacation hat because the boys are not quite to the age where I trust them to pack completely by themselves. So I really had to switch out a lot of hats, switch modes a lot this day. And sometimes it can be overwhelming, but if you stay organized and you make a routine and you make lists for yourself, that really does help a ton. I'm not okay, so send help. This is also another laundry basket that I had carried up because I've been doing so much laundry to prepare for this trip. But you know what? This is progress. We got the suitcases pulled out, and I've got some clothes laid out. Even some of the pool toys. I ordered these from Temu. I got one for each of us, and then the boys some of these diving rings. But I'm starting to kind of figure things out. So laid out some bathing suits. I ordered this hat. Isn't that so cute? I'm a tequila girl. Kind of starting to get an idea for like outfits. The weather in Mexico is going to be so nice. It's going to be in the 80s during the day and like 70 at night. So lots of like shorts and tanks. I just got these on Amazon. All three of these are Abercrombie. These are my favorite pair of jeans. The 90s slim straight ultra high rise, the best. And then these are new to me. They're the 4-inch inseam short. So what does it say? 4-inch mom short high rise. And then these are slightly different, the mom short high rise. So they're just a little bit shorter than this one, but these are like my go-to, if you can't tell, my go-to denims. And then I also love my Levi's, so I just got these. These tanks are from Amazon. I think they were like $8. So I got this like orangey red. It's coming up way more orange on camera, but it's like more of like an orangey red. And then this like bubblegum pink, but look how good that looks with like a crisp white short. And then I have like this skirt and tank, shorts in a tank. This is like a 2-piece skirt and tank top. And then these cute shorts with a tank. There's just like a tee. There's like a cute little halter number. Some PJs, and this is like the kids stuff. And then I still have to go through some of this, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear on the plane as well. So we just have a lot going on right now. So I hope you guys find this interesting. Oh, the other thing I wanted to share is I got this at Target. It's that, what is it? Something Shore, shade and Shore. But look at this detail, and it fits so nice, you guys. I have a hard time finding bathing suit tops, and this one, look at that. It's like a blue python, and then it has nice coverage in the bum as well. These are the bottoms, and then this is my cover up from Temu that I had shared in one of my videos. I thought the colors looked really nice, so I've got just like a regular black. I've got this one piece I've shared with you guys, this one, and then I have like some wraps for my bathing suit, my pool bag. We have a long way to go, but at least I've gotten started. I have less than 24 hours to pack my 2 boys and myself, and then my husband will pack himself, but wish me luck. It feels really good to be checking things off this list today. I feel like I got a lot done for packing to go out of town. So now I need to get downstairs because this is getting later in the afternoon. The boys are home. They had a minimum day, so I was really pressed for time to get them and just get a lot done before I had to get them from school, I should say. This is my Pebble Ice. I've been obsessed with Pebble Ice. I got these ice molds off of Temu for just a few dollars. I shared them in a video. It came with the 2 ice trays, the container, and the scoop. So I'm going to fill my ice bucket, then refill the ice molds, get those put away into the freezer, and then I really need to start dinner. So I thought I would go ahead and share this with you guys today. I'm going to do steak bites with Parmesan cheese, Brussels sprouts, and ranch mini potatoes. Since I felt like I had so much on my plate right now, it was so important to me to throw together a really easy meal, so I highly recommend this one. I bought the steak where it was already cut up, it was cubed, so I didn't have to deal with any of that. And then the potatoes were really easy. I just sliced those up, put them in a bowl with some olive oil, and then the ranch powder, the ranch mix, I guess you should say, and I tossed those around to make sure they were evenly coated. And I'm going to just throw them on a sheet pan with these Parmesan Brussels sprouts that I picked up from Trader Joe's, and I'm going to pop those in the oven. And while those are cooking in the oven, I can go ahead and start cooking my steak in a skillet, and I'm be doing a garlic and herb flavored steak, and they cook up really fast. Both my husband and I love our steak medium rare, so this takes no time at all. And I want to say within about 20 minutes I had dinner ready to go, and the cleanup was super easy. I am kind of starting to wind down for the night, and since I am still counting my calories and fasting, I really try my best not to drink my calories or drink wine, because to me that's just wasted calories. So I'm just going to put some of my fancy Pebble Ice into this glass and enjoy a 0-calorie Dr. Pepper. I think this was this day. I love to sip on something while I cook and put on music. It just kind of makes the process a little bit more enjoyable. And now it's time to go ahead and dive into some of these dishes that I made from dinner. Dinner is still cooking. The steak is done. I have that resting on a plate covered in foil just so it can soak up all of that moisture and be really tender. But as I'm waiting for the potatoes and the Brussels sprouts to finish, I figured I would go ahead and get a jump start on these dishes since I kind of fell behind throughout the day, and then I made a few dishes while making dinner.
Garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really
I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up for what's to come on my channel in the next couple of videos. So this one is definitely really different, super random, but it was just some of the highlights that I wanted to share with you from this day. So I hope you guys found it interesting. I know I love these style videos. They're very different, and you're not watching somebody do the same thing in every single video over and over and over. So it was refreshing for me, and I hope it was also refreshing for you. But I'll be doing some deep cleaning in the next video or two, like really good deep cleaning in those areas that maybe you don't notice, but if you take a little bit more of a closer look, it's there and it is pretty bad. I'm also doing a loft makeover. It is where my boys hang out. It's on my second story of our home, and it's the first thing you see when you get to the top. So we're going to be making over that whole area with paint and furniture and decor. So make sure you guys like today's video and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you all in those upcoming videos. Bye friends.
Another peach pie sunset.